All right, what is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I want to give you my review of the Disc Mania Simon Lizotte Tilt. Simon Lizotte went out of his way to create the craziest, most wildly overstable utility disc that disc golf has ever seen. It is insanely flat. The bottom of the disc looks pretty resemblant to me to like a Discraft Flick, which is notoriously like a very like not good disc. I don't know anybody who throws the Flick because it's just so crazy overstable. It doesn't go far. It's marketed as a distance driver, not as a utility disc. I'd say the Discraft Flick is the closest thing that exists to the Tilt, but the Tilt is even more overstable and even less glidey than the Flick is. So crazy flat top, crazy overstable. They're in Latitude 64 baseline plastic. Yeah, the stamp looks really nice. The artwork has obviously Simon's design on there, which is really, really great. So we went out, we tested it, and I took some clips that are really going to give you an understanding as to how does the Disc Mania Tilt actually fly. Huge thanks to Joseph for sending this out to me. He messaged me on Instagram and he said, "Hey, Iceberg, I got the mystery box. I just started playing disc golf, and there's no way I'm going to get any use out of this disc ever." And I was like, that's really fair. It's a really weird disc. And I kind of talked him out of it. And then we followed up again, and he was like, "No, I'm pretty sure I want you to have my Tilt." And I was like, "All right, man, I really appreciate it. So if I don't wind up bagging it, I will give it away. But for now, it's going to be in my bag as a utility disc. I'm working on like skip shots and stuff with it. But let's just go over some of the clips that we've compiled after just a brief like 9-hole little testing session. So we tested it upside down backhand, upside down forehand, normal backhand, and normal forehand. So we're going to just start off with a basic hyzer here. So this isn't me, this is our buddy Tom. And the basket is just up here. He's probably like maybe 40 meters away. He's got the Tilt in hand. And the thing just falls out of the sky. That was probably one of the better Tilt shots of the day. So he was able to put it out on he put it out on too much hyzer. If he chucked it flat, he might have got it there, but at this distance, you're gonna have to throw like 150 meters of power to get it there. So that was the first throw. So that was how the Tilt flies on a backhand. This is a lefty backhand.
Get over the top of it.
This is a lefty backhand with the Tilt. So we'll have a look at this. He's a good player. This is Ryan. He can throw 150, 160 meters, so he's throwing well over 500 feet. That's a full rip on Anheuser. You can see the basket just through the trees. I absolutely parks it. That was the Tilt shot of the day. So we'll just have one more look at that. You can see he's very clearly holding it upside down. He says, "You know, Iceberg, this grip is troubling me." Fling. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's amazing. Great shot for Ryan there. That was the Tilt shot of the day. So that was upside down hyzer. That was right side up backhand hyzer. This is the Tilt on a normal forehand grip, so just like a normal stack or split grip. The basket is just up in the middle of these trees here, and we'll just normally anyone who knows me knows I have a pretty good forehand, and I've really got it dialed in like what my forehand's gonna do. So I'm really trying to flex this one out, and yeah, it dives pretty hard to the right. Look how fast it just yeah. So that's the forehand with the Tilt. We'll go back to another backhand here. This clip, I think we want volume for this one. He literally, before this throw, he's like, "This grip is troubling me," was what he said. So the grip, it feels pretty terrible upside down, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how Eagle did it. Eagle put like a nice shot like this, but he's used to throwing grenades, so he has a really powerful thumb. This throwing the upside down backhand's full power will destroy your thumb immediately. All right, yeah, so then we have one last, this is an upside down backhand out of me. The basket's just through this gap here, so I was kind of thinking do what Eagle did, put on some nice Anheuser, nice and just laser beam it straight into the basket. So we'll have a look. Nice smooth release. It was pretty good. That was my best tilt throw of the day. I don't know what else you're supposed to do with the tilt. Now, this throw is definitely not advised. Definitely a big thumb shredder. The tilt, so you have a thumber grip, but throw it like a forehand. So I was like, yeah, the forehand is pretty overstable. So we're gonna go with the upside down forehand with the thumb on top. So one was pretty bad, and then one was slightly better.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I went and grabbed the disc, and I got it back here. This one's significantly better. I don't know what you're supposed to do. That was just, you know, and that's the Discmania tilt, really.
To get over the top of it, nose down a bit.
So yeah, my thoughts on the Discmania tilt. It's a funny disc, and ultimately it's a pretty good utility disc, and it has its purpose. I did throw a few shots when I was like stuck behind trees, and I threw like some really cool skip shots and stuff with it. So it's not a distance driver, it's a utility disc, and it does do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to be the most wildly overstable and dumpy thing ever made. And when you throw it up on a hyzer, it'll just go straight up and fall straight out of the sky. So you can throw a grenade without having to do a grenade grip. So you don't have to do that, and you don't have to do like this grip. So Kevin Jones throws his grenades like that, and then Eagle throws just like an upside down backhand. With the tilt, you can just throw power grip backhand and put it up real high, and it'll just come up and straight down. So it is really good for what it's designed for. My final thoughts on the tilt, yeah, good utility disc. I don't know if it's gonna make the bag forever, but it's gonna make the bag for now because I want to continue testing it. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV. Thanks to Simon for creating this disc. Thanks to Joseph for sending it to me, and take care.